In an unprecedented move that left fans and the media buzzing, renowned South Korean actor Jung Il-woo has stunned the world by organizing an unscheduled press conference with none other than Sandera Park's Dara family. What started as a seemingly typical event quickly transformed into an earth-shattering revelation that no one saw coming. The press conference took place on a quiet Tuesday afternoon with little prior notice or any media advisory sent out. Rumors had been circulating that something big was about to unfold, but no one could have predicted the shocking truths that were about to be disclosed. As the cameras clicked and reporters scrambled for details, they were in for a surprise that would forever change their perception of the beloved K-pop idol and the famous actor. A sudden announcement, the calm before the storm. It was a typical day in the busy world of entertainment, and no one expected anything out of the ordinary. But within hours, word spread like wildfire. Jung Il-woo had unexpectedly gathered a crowd of journalists at a secretive venue in Gangnam, a district in Seoul. The whispers started in the industry forums, followed by the rush of news outlets trying to confirm the location and the purpose of the gathering. What was supposed to be a small, inconspicuous gathering turned into a media frenzy. As the press conference began, the atmosphere in the room was tense. Reporters had no clue what was coming next. At the center of the room stood a single microphone, a couple of seats to the left occupied by none other than Dara's mother, brother, and even an aunt from Busan, a presence that immediately sparked speculation among the press. Jung Il-woo, wearing a simple white shirt and black slacks, appeared calm yet solemn as he walked up to the microphone. His deep bow before speaking only added to the mystery. The room fell silent in anticipation. When he finally spoke, the words that followed would change everything. "I believe it's time to speak the truth," he began, his voice steady but filled with emotion. "Not just for myself, but for the woman I've loved in silence for over a decade." The audience sat at the edge of their seats, unsure of what would come next. He continued, "I'm here today not to announce a new project, not to promote anything, but to acknowledge something real, something we've hidden from the world for far too long." The weight of his words was enough to leave the room in complete silence as cameras froze mid-click and reporters exchanged puzzled glances. Then came the bombshell that sent shockwaves through the room. "We're getting married," Jung Il-woo declared. The room erupted the moment his words left his lips. Some reporters gasped, a few dropped their phones, and others scrambled to write down the shocking statement. But what followed wasn't just the announcement of a wedding. It was the intricate details of a secret relationship that had remained hidden for over a decade. Jung Il-woo revealed that his relationship with Dara was far from recent, and that it wasn't a whirlwind romance or born out of a collaboration. Instead, they had been secretly meeting for over 13 years, hidden from the public eye. Their first non-date, as Jung Il-woo put it, occurred in 2012, months after Dara returned from the Philippines and before her role in Moon Embracing the Sun catapulted her into fame. "I remember sitting across from her at a cafe in Hongdae. It was raining, and she ordered hot chocolate. I didn't know then, but that was the day my life changed," Jung Il-woo reminisced, his tone nostalgic and full of emotion. Over the years, their secret meetings took them to different countries, Tokyo, Cebu, New York, all while maintaining their bond despite not being publicly linked. Their communication, through countless texts and private encounters, remained a closely guarded secret even from their managers. Protecting something precious. The hidden love. Despite the years of secrecy, Jung Il-woo explained that they weren't hiding from the world, but protecting something precious. He said they weren't hiding from the world, they were protecting something precious. But the real shock didn't come from just the announcement of the wedding. It was the next revelation that truly rocked the media world. As the room hung on every word, Jung Il-woo paused, glanced at Dara's family, and then dropped the ultimate bombshell. "She's pregnant." The room went dead silent. The realization that the woman Jung Il-woo loved was carrying his child completely shifted the dynamic of the press conference. Phones buzzed as the news spread like wildfire across social media platforms. Dara is pregnant started trending worldwide within minutes. Jung Il-woo, calm yet firm, continued. She's in her second trimester. It was never our plan to reveal this now, but the truth has a way of demanding its moment. The emotional confession, a love, a family. What followed next was an emotional outpouring of feelings and confessions. Jung Il-woo revealed that when Dara first told him about the pregnancy, he froze. Not because he wasn't happy, but because he was shocked by the weight of the responsibility and the fear that she had carried it alone for so long. He admitted that she didn't want to ruin his career. She thought he would walk away, that he would choose the spotlight over her. His eyes welled up as he turned to Dara's mother, who was sitting beside him, visibly holding back tears. "But she underestimated me," he said, a vow in his voice, "and I underestimated her strength." The confession was raw, unfiltered, and a stark contrast to the glamorous, polished lives that celebrities often present to the world. It was a powerful moment of vulnerability, revealing the deep emotional connection between Jung Il-woo and Dara, one that was forged not in public adoration, but in quiet, private moments of love and support. The real reason for the press conference: standing up for their family. Jung Il-woo revealed that the reason Dara's family was present at the press conference was not just for emotional support, but because they had been part of every step of the way. "They knew before I did," Jung Il-woo confessed. "I had no idea how scared she was to tell me." His words of love and loyalty were followed by a shocking revelation about the media backlash they had already faced. Jung Il-woo revealed that some major brands had already pulled out of endorsement deals when rumors of Dara's pregnancy began circulating. These sponsors had subtly urged him to deny the rumors in order to protect his public image. Instead of giving in, Jung Il-woo walked away from those contracts. "This child is not a scandal," he said firmly. "This is my family." The moment of vulnerability. What began as a potential media disaster transformed into a collective catharsis for the couple and their fans. The news that had initially shocked everyone was now met with overwhelming support from their fans. Hashtags like #ProtectDH, Il-woo and Dara forever, not a scandal, but a family, flooded social media platforms. In a final, emotional moment, Jung Il-woo knelt before Dara's mother and promised to take care of her daughter. "I promise to take care of your daughter. I will protect her, and I will never let her feel alone again," he said, his voice breaking with emotion. The room was filled with gasps as Dara's mother embraced him, her tears streaming down her cheeks. It was a raw, emotional moment, a rare intersection of celebrity and humanity. As the press conference came to a close, one lingering question remained. Where was Dara? Why hadn't she attended? Jung Il-woo's response was simple, yet deeply moving. "She's resting. I told her not to come. She's been through enough." The days following the press conference were filled with chaos and intrigue as the media scrambled to process the shocking revelations. The press conference, which had started with such raw emotion, quickly became a hot topic for discussion across media outlets, online forums, and social media platforms. Headlines screamed of Dara's pregnancy, the couple's hidden love story, and the unexpected turn of events that no one could have predicted. But amidst the frenzy, the real story began to unfold, one of overwhelming public support. While some initial reactions were filled with skepticism and doubt, particularly from critics who questioned why the couple had kept such a significant part of their lives hidden for so long, the outpouring of love from fans was undeniable. Hashtags like #ProtectDH, Dara and Il-woo, and Family Over Scandal began trending worldwide as fans from all corners of the world showed their unwavering support for the couple. In the age of social media, where public figures are often held to impossible standards, this genuine moment of vulnerability captured the hearts of many. The public began to understand the reasoning behind the secrecy. Dara and Jung Il-woo's relationship had been carefully guarded to protect their private lives, not because they were ashamed, but because they wanted to protect something pure, something they valued more than the fleeting nature of fame. The couple had managed to keep their bond intact for over a decade, surviving under the intense scrutiny of the public eye. The realization that the couple had been protecting their love rather than hiding it out of shame turned the tide in the public's opinion. Fans appreciated their honesty and vulnerability, seeing the press conference not as a scandal, but as a moment of personal truth that many celebrities rarely allow themselves to have. The personal confession, a declaration of love. As the frenzy around the couple reached the boiling point, Jung Il-woo took to his social media accounts to share a personal message with fans. In a heartfelt post, he shared his feelings about the press conference and the decisions that led to it. He wrote, "I never thought I would make such a personal confession in front of the world, but it was time. Dara and I have gone through so much together, and it wasn't until the moment we decided to open up that I realized how much strength I had drawn